saw me filming him, and so he's offered now to give me an interview after his stop is done. Officer Gonzales?
Yes, sir.
Can I get your badge number also?
1178.
Thank you. Just curious, I mean, y'all are issuing citations out here to people.
Right. I'm a traffic enforcement officer. Primary responsibility for the motor officer is traffic enforcement and accidents.
And it'd be,
that's all I do all day.
I imagine it's for safety is what you would say it's for, right? I mean, you're all issuing tickets to people who are speeding because it's unsafe. Is that correct? Or what would be the purpose of issuing people citations for speeding?
People speeding over the 10 miles over the posted speed limit, would that be not safe?
Well, that'd be my opinion, and actually I don't think that necessarily. I think that the speed traffic is moving does more for safety. What concerns me, what I think is much more unsafe, is when a pedestrian steps out into two lanes
I'm not
of.
a pedestrian, sir.
When you walk into the traffic, when you walk into the road, that's a pedestrian. Somebody who's walking is a pedestrian.
I'm not a pedestrian, sir. But continue.
So are you more than human, or I mean, does that the badge, does it make you superhuman or give you special superpowers that the rest of us don't have?
It authorizes me to go over here and do
so somebody stepping out.
Yeah,
oh no, I understand that you're authorized. I understand that you're authorized to do it.
Well, you're saying I have superhuman strength.
Well, but you're stepping out. You're putting, in my opinion, you're putting drivers' lives, families' lives in danger whenever you step out into traffic. Somebody may not be looking up. They may be adjusting the radio, maybe texting.
They're not paying attention.
Well, sure, they may not be, and then they look up and they see a certified public safety officer standing in the road and have to make possibly an evasive maneuver that puts them at risk, puts the driver next to them at risk.
That's why I don't just jump in front of, like say this vehicle right here, I don't just jump out in front of it. We have a given distance. These radar detectors give us a minimum distance speed, up to 200 feet, all the way out to 1,000 yards. I don't stop anything closer than 900 yards, 900 feet actually from the radar detector. Utilizing my lights, my body, and my whistle that you see I have right here.
Right.
That I use to get them to stop. So if they're not seeing me, they can hear me.
Cars at 55 miles an hour with radios on, windows up, and air conditioners on can hear whistles. That would be doubtful, I would think. I'd like to see some case study on that to see. But anyway, regardless, I still think it's
able to stop them safely without any issue.
Sure.
But it's just your opinion.
You've done it safely doesn't mean that it's unsafe to do, and I think it's the height of hubris. I think it's the height of hubris for a person just because he wears because it's the height of arrogance for a person just because he's wearing a costume and a shiny badge and has a gun on his hip. To think that he can step out into the road and safely stop traffic. It puts families' lives at danger. No, sir. I don't want to give you my name.
Okay. Well, if you don't want to give me your name, you can go ahead and stop talking. Because if you don't want, I'll give you the courtesy at least your name.
No. I'm not required, and I'm not required. I'm not required to give you my name. Well, it would be, but I don't want to give it to you.
Okay. Well, the chief of police is Mike Graham. Okay, dispatch line is 281-332.
Are you the same officer I saw getting belligerent?
You can go ahead and do that, sir.
Can you just answer one other question? I videoed a police officer a couple weeks ago on a motorcycle with a mustache that I believe was you, but I'm not certain. That was getting belligerent.
Was that you down
belligerent with the driver.
West Lake City Parkway?
Yeah, that was. No, that was months. That was months ago.
I want to appreciate you.
Right? Is that why you stopped and tried? You stopped and tried to intimidate me that day by getting my license plate information, and I saw that as the intimidation that it is. And I'll let you know that I'm not intimidated. That police officers are supposedly the servants of the people, and I hope that someday you'll consider a job that doesn't require you to be a roadside bandit and to step out in traffic, put people's lives in danger, and to steal money from hardworking moms and dads who are trying to support their families. Just hope you'll consider that someday. And I appreciate the time for the interview.
Yes, sir.